What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we got this transmission from Kraton Outcast 8S. So pretty much this is the whole system right here, and we're gonna install 39 spur gear here. So this is the part number if you guys need it. This is what it looked like inside this package. Okay, so very simple. And what we're gonna do is first of all, let's try to get this motor off so we can clean everything off, but cleaning doesn't have to be done right now. So okay, that's the wrong bit. So I do got a video on how to take out this whole I did take it off before, so it's a little complicated than the rest of the Arrma stuff, but not so bad. So there's a couple of bolts, 1, 2, 3, and then this is gonna be for the motor here. And then you got to take off all the braces there, front, back. There's going to be one on the top. You're going to have to kind of loosen that up too. And this motor should come off just like that. And there it is. Okay, there's the transmission, and it's ready to come off. So to take out this gear from the housing here, what you need to do is a couple of bolts. Oops. Trying to work this angle right here, and we'll leave the screw there. We're also gonna have to take off that 8mm right there, so I'm gonna have to go get the bit for that. Okay, so 3 bolts, and this aluminum piece right here will come off just like that, the motor mount. So save your bolts just the way they are, in the order they are, so you don't mess it up. So inspect your bearing here. So this is pretty good here. So we do need to take this guy off, so I'm gonna have to get a bit for this. So what we can do here is, you know what we can do here? We can just use this little guy. So just like that. It's an 8mm. Should come off pretty easy. And what I'm gonna do here is, this bearing comes off. Just like that. I'm going to clean this bearing, and I am going to go get a tissue. So this gear comes off just like that. Okay, I'm going to go get a couple of tissues, and this can go this way, that way. It doesn't matter. Let me get some tissues. Okay, here we are. So what I want to do is I want to clean the housing. I'm not one of those guys that like to have my thing shiny, so it really doesn't affect me that much, but you do want it clean as much as you can. Especially when I have driven this in all kinds of crazy terrain, dirt, sand, mud. And let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. I don't want to push all this dust off the table. And the reason is because the bottom of the transmission is going to sit there. So I do want to take this bearing and clean it up. Doesn't have to be super duper clean. Like I said, I don't like to go crazy and wild. And I just want to have as much as I can, okay? And I'm no longer driving this thing in all kinds of like water, terrain, none of that stuff. So I do want to throw some I'm using this Liberty oil here, so I do want to throw this Liberty oil right behind the bearing here, because we will never get to this is one of the bearings, and all this stuff is hard to see. I like to throw some oil inside here and let that submerge in here. And I do want to go behind here, throw something back here, okay, so we can ride freely. So very easy and simple. We're gonna take our gear here. Remember, now our motor's got to come and reach this gear further, so we might not be able to use that same gear. There has to be something that's gonna reach. So I want to put some lubrication here. I want to put this bearing on. I'll throw some lubrication on this bearing. If you want to do both sides, it's up to you. One side is fine too. And then our Liberty oil, got to get the hell out of the way. And we take this number 8. And all we're going to do is hold this gear and lock this guy up. It's gonna stop itself. You should feel this thing just locking and stop it. And there you go. You got self-throttle locking system on it, so it won't move from there. Anyways, it's pretty much done. Okay, we got our gear on there. Very simple. We're gonna put this motor mount back on, and we're done. And this can go back into the Arrma Outcast. I want to show you guys one thing before we close everything up. So I'm just closing up that bolt there. Everything gotta sit flush. Okay, you see how the motor mount is going in flush? That's how it's gotta be. There you go. Lock them up. Pretty nice and tight. Don't strip them. So I want to clean all this, and I'm gonna put a little bit of Liberty oil on the slot here, and where the motor is gonna slide into. But now, if this gear reaches, you see this gear is never gonna reach. It's all the way to the very end. So I am gonna have to go up a bit on the gear. I'm not about speed here. I can go up to 29, 27, but I'm probably gonna go, this is 19, I'm probably gonna go 22, 23, and that's it. All right, guys, so thank you for watching my video on how to change this little gear here. You do have to remove this little cover on the top, that here, to access it. Sometimes when you put a bigger gear, this bigger pinion, it will hit here. You can splice this as well. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. See you guys on the next video.